Now, Gary Vaynerchuk, I heard him about last year 2019, and it's crazy because Gary Vaynerchuk was really the one who got me on social media, right? Prior to Gary, I was like, forget the social media stuff. Everybody's out here talking about likes and all that, you know, irrelevant stuff. Gary was the first guy who was like, listen, man, social media is going to be a thing whether you like it or not. The newspaper, that's in the past, right? A commercial on TV, that's in the past. Because what do you do when you're watching TV and a commercial comes on? Your head's going to go down and you're going to look at your phone instead. So it's much better to target you on your phone than it is on the TV. And that'll become much more prevalent in the years to come, right? That's why you see things like Facebook ads and Instagram ads just taking off, not to mention TikTok ads now. So it was really Gary who you know, said a lot of the things that these motivational speakers were saying, you know, go after it, be disciplined, be patient. But the thing that was really cool about Gary is that Gary Vaynerchuk is such a genuine guy. He's such a real person. And he's one of those guys where you see him up on stage, you know, a typical, you know, motivational speaker, because I know he wouldn't call himself that, is kind of, you know, they speak a certain way and they're well dressed. Gary's up there in his shirt and jeans and just swearing like there's no tomorrow. Right? And when people ask him, why do you swear? He's like, hey man, that's me. That's who I am. Like, that's how my thought process is in my mind. I'd rather say, you know, instead of saying what the heck, I'll just say what the, right? Because that's who I am. And if I changed it any other way, that wouldn't be me. And I think, you know, again, his very similar to a Joe Rogan and to Jordan Peterson, seeing someone who is authentic, who knows how they are, and he tries to, not to come across as someone else, right? He believes, what does he call it? His full truth. He says his full truth. Right? What he truly believes in, he'll voice his opinion. Even if it's what people don't agree with, even if it's, you know, sometimes crazy, he will have no problem putting himself out there. And I think sometimes it's his boldness and it's his confidence that is so, that really draws your attention to him. You know, sometimes it can be seen as cockiness, but, you know, call it cockiness, call it confidence. At the end of the day, this is a person who really has a high amount of self-esteem, loves what he does, and he loves giving. He really does. Sometimes you have people who love to say that they love giving, and you have people who really love giving. And it's not because he says it, but you see it in his actions. You see the things that he does. When he does these, you know, like video FaceTime things, and he talks to people, and he literally, like, I'm not gonna say changes their lives, but he tries to help them. He's like, hey, are you any good at design? Okay, we have a position. Do you want to get hired? Do you want a job? You know, or, oh, you only have 20 followers on IG. All right, I'm going to tell my followers to go follow you, you know? So like really giving in the giving business and just a genuine, authentic person. I think what, you know, Jordan Peterson, Joe Rogan, and Gary Vaynerchuk all have in common is, you know, when you become your own person, when you come across as no one else but yourself, I think there's a uniqueness to that. So many people want to be, you know, just the same motivational speaker, the same rapper, the same insert X. But when you really become yourself, you stand out on your own. Why? Because there's only one Gary Vaynerchuk. There's only one jean wearing, you know, t-shirt wearing, swearing guy on stage, right? There's only one Joe Rogan, you know, who's so chill in the podcast and does it his own specific way. And I think the way that you capture someone's attention is you bring that uniqueness upon yourself, you know? It's like you are who you are, and that makes you that much more cooler.